Hey, it's Ginger Boy. Welcome back once again to Kamek's Island. Let me just move something out of the way and click back and Crush Cavern. Let's go. And let's figure out what this is about. I saw the thwomp at the last minute. I'm like, oh crap, he is going to squish me. He went squish. Okay, so backwards thwomps. And those were spikes, which I hit. Okay, so just need to pay attention to where the thwomps are, because there are backwards thwomps. Let's go down here. And Mavericks! I want to say this is a power-up. It is what I want. Okay, Maverick goes. Mavericks are not hard to deal with. That dude, I probably shouldn't have gone under him. Okay. Yeah, Mavericks are definitely not hard to deal with. There is a surge of priority plants in this later game, which isn't a bad thing, because they definitely add a challenge aspect. Oh boy. Yeah, priority plants definitely add a challenge aspect to the game. Fudge. This level's not that easy. Definitely not. It's longer than most of them, too. Usually the other ones are not this long. Yeah, let Maverick go. Let that dude go. Get across here. Priority plant. Fudge. Yeah, I freak. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. Good thing I made this into the next video. Oh, that guy, that was a bad move on my part. He could have still been in spiky form, and I could have gotten hurt. But yeah, I was making dumb choices like that. And that. I am just not having a good time with this level. I mean, it's probably easier than I'm giving credit for. Like, definitely, probably a little bit easier. But, I am playing super terribly and just getting hurt all over the place. I think I was small. No, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I think I was small when I came through here the first time, which would make a little bit more sense of why I was doing things a little bit differently, because I didn't have another hit to take. And I was smaller, which, being smaller does indeed change everything. Mavericks. Kind of didn't see that first Maverick. Fudge. Oh well. Just a cape. And wait and go. I am definitely using the corner of the thwomp knowledge to avoid taking damage. That's a backwards thwomp. It's a normal thwomp. Backwards thwomp. And goal. Okay. Once you really, like, pay attention, it's not too bad. Definitely more challenging than other levels. But not too bad if you pay attention. So that goes up here to Stormcloud Strut. So Kamek's Castle will be this one. Okay, so this is post-recording me because I was not happy with how this recording session went. And I figured that, one, I'm going to cut out 20 minutes of this castle, and two, I am just going to talk over this and say just how bad this level is. One, get the midway point right here. Very, very imbalanced midway point. I'll just say that right here. Pretty much what the game asks you to do is you get a midway point 1/3. I won't even say 1/3. 1/4 of the way through the level. You get it 1/4 of the way through the level. And then every time you die, the game expects you to go 3/4 of the way through the level every time. So this, I just cut to the end. I cut to when I complete everything and it's all good and hunky-dory, because the boss itself is also not very good. It is based on the new boss, which, if you don't know what that boss is, it's kind of a build-your-own boss, not Lego, but build-your-own boss type of deal. And the biggest problem with it is it has... I was just calling it magnet tracking. Pretty much, it's on top of you. Like, there is no other way to say it. The boss is just flat out on top of you. Now, it's just not a good level. This hack was really, really good up until this point. The hack was really good. I had a lot of fun with it, but this last level really killed it. And if the midway point was right before the boss, and you had a very hard boss, that would be fine. That would be perfectly fine if you had a midway point right here before the boss. And you'll notice the boss, one, throws out these fireballs that destroys the land, and two, tracks you like no other. So then you get into the point of you need to like watch what you're doing, or else the land will go away, and then it like bounces around and does this, and then it's like super hard to hit, and it throws fire, and if you notice, the fire like comes and goes, and it's like stays there and rises. It's a terrible thing. It's a really, really bad boss. And like, that doesn't give it justice. I fought that boss probably 8 times, and the first few, the fire fell down and made it so I could not even get to the other side of the level, and I was trapped on like a 3-tile wide bridge, and I couldn't do anything. The boss was just on top of me the entire time, and it was really, really bad. So this hack was good. This hack was fun up until the very end. And I decided that I was going to cut out the 20 minutes of me just going through that castle over and over and over, because one, it wasn't entertaining. Two, I was just friggin' pretty much yelling the entire time about how dumb the castle was, because it makes you play through so much of it after the midway point. Like, it makes you go through an entire level after the midway point. The midway point's to go through like half a level, or to be like right at the boss. something like that. But no, it makes you go through like an entire level every time you die, and it was so unbearable and so frustrating with how hard the boss was, and then you're punished so severely for dying that it really made like such a bad impression, such a terrible impression about the entire thing. But as I said, the hack itself was really good, except for this final boss, which was really terrible. This final level should have been done in a way that you do the entire level and then a midway point before the boss. That's how it should have been done. That's how it should have been made. It was just really poorly set up, really poorly made, with really bad boss. But as I said, I wasn't happy with the commentary, so I just kind of cut it there. Anyway, this is the end. I'm going to end it here. This has been Ninja Boy, and I will be back with something else later.